next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of super lightweight action. Welcoming first to the ring from the blue corner, Naruenat Chaitiap. His opponent from the red corner, Patrick Law. And his opponent from the red corner, Patrick Law. Introducing first, finding out the blue corner. Official weight 140 pounds, making his professional debut, representing Thailand, Naruenat Chaitiap. And his opponent, find out the red corner, making his professional debut, representing Hong Kong, Patrick Law. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, Ajahn Tanin Pupiu, and the 3 judges scoring ringside, Mr. Warawut Dunkao, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, and Mr. Carlos Costa.
Okay, here we are, folks, for the second fight. Maximum Impact live in Bangkok World Siam Stadium. Second fight of the night. Hong Kong takes on Thailand. Patrick Law in his boxing debut takes on Naruenat Chaitiap from Thailand. Round number 1 underway. Both fighters meet in the center of the ring.
Double debut right here, and a double debut is like a box of chocolates. You just don't know what you're gonna get.
We can see a very calm start from both fighters. Naruenat on that back foot evades that right hand of Patrick Law. Patrick Law goes downstairs with a left hook and a right hand.
Ken Law just measuring out there with his jab. Good right hand to the body. Coming upstairs, the left hook from Law.
Naruenat trying to fight the Law here, but Patrick is just coming at him hard. Got him in the corner exactly where he wants him. Naruenat holding on. The referee separates and back in central ring they go.
Law not afraid to pull the trigger here early. Trying to get Naruenat out of there real quick in the first round. Trying to follow the feat that we had from Enzo Cross in the first fight where he won by first round knockout.
Patrick looks very calm here, measuring with his jab, trying to close the gap. Naruenat with a vicious right hand over the top, misses the target, and Patrick closing the gap ever so slightly.
Again, another right hand to the body there from Patrick Law.
I like that Naruenat is throwing this overhand sledgehammer style of a right hand. It works well against a marching opponent like Patrick Law. Powwowing jab so far. Big 1-2 down the pipe there by Naruenat. He's got some power in those hands. Patrick very aware of it so far.
Naruenat still using the outside to his advantage. Patrick not falling for it though, going downstairs, the left hook to the body.
Naruenat with the unconventional 1-2 down the middle, but it's giving Patrick a little bit of trouble. When people just mix up the basic combos, it's very hard to deal with. And a wraparound clinch back in central ring they go. Already halfway through round number 1.
More measuring here from Patrick, trying to go for the left hook. Missing with the right hand as well, getting tied up inside the clinch.
Patrick just needs to slow it down ever so slightly, bide his time, use the jab. Don't rush in here with Naruenat. He knows Naruenat's coming forward with a looping hook. Take your time, jab down the middle. Beautiful jab there. Patrick needs to mix up the jabs to the chest and the body as well, not just going for the head.
Good left hook there from Patrick. Keeping Naruenat where he wants him on the ropes.
And again, Naruenat with that wraparound clinch. Final minute of round number 1 between Hong Kong and Thailand. Swinging left hook there. Patrick on that front foot now, stalking his opponent, and he's doing a great job here, but he needs to get that jab pumping out.
Finally, Naruenat coming out of his shell, landing a 2-punch combo, but still moving laterally around Patrick. Is this a good game plan, Jimmy, for Naruenat to be on the outside like this?
I think this is what Naruenat needs to do. He's up against a nice, stiff, upright boxer who's going right down the middle, so he's trying to throw these looping hooks, which can kind of end the action quickly. A big 1-2 to finish that round by Patrick Law. Naruenat throwing his hands in the air. I mean, Naruenat had a great round there, landing these unorthodox style hooks around the straight punches, but as you know, the quickest way to this target is a straight line, Ali. But as we can see some of these replays, that 1-2 by Naruenat, again, not the most lethal, but when you don't expect it, it's the shots you don't expect that tend to hurt the most. Both fighters almost smothering each other with their own shots here. Patrick trying to close the gap, but Patrick really needs to just breathe a little bit, get that jab working for him, jab to the chest, jab to the body. Don't just try and go in with that 1-2 upstairs. Naruenat will start to fade in these later rounds if he keeps up this pace. So thank you everyone for joining us so far for this Highland Boxing event, World Siam Stadium. We have got 15 fights in store. This is the second fight of the night.
Yeah, here we go, all set for round number 2. I feel like we know exactly what Patrick Law wants to do, and we sort of saw a little bit of what Naruenat intends to do, but do you think the game plans are going to change here in the second round, Jimmy, after they downloaded all that information from round 1?
It depends. Can you listen to your corner and can you throw your ego out the door? Patrick's got to try and get that jab working for him. Naruenat is just swinging these looping hooks. Naruenat has shown exactly what he's going to do. He's shown his hand early. Patrick's now going to work around that. He's shown him his pocket aces. How does he get around those?
Naruenat missing with the right hand. Patrick taking advantage of that, jumping in with a flurry.
Patrick now starting to cut off the ring. He does a very nice job of it, but Naruenat does not look worried to be on that back foot. A big swinging left hook as Naruenat falls to the canvas. So everything is getting behind that left hook of Naruenat.
Jab to the body there from Patrick, still stalking his opponent, being dominant on the front foot. Great cracking right hand there from Patrick, and trying to go in for the kill here against Naruenat, who's on wobbly legs.
Beautiful right hand there, and the referee deems it a slip, and this is where Patrick needs to go to the body. When you've got your opponent hurt, don't headhunt, get to that body while it's available.
Let's see if he can find that body shot, trying to go for it there. Right hand connects to the body. Naruenat is stuck on the ropes, falling and twirling down to the canvas, but referee not ruling it a knockdown, ruling it as a push.
Great refereeing there. Patrick needs to calm himself down. When you've got your opponent hurt, you don't scramble to the head. You scramble to a beautiful right hand. Puts Naruenat to the canvas, but Naruenat looks like he's making it to his feet. Patrick going to that neutral corner.
Yeah, Naruenat looks like he's just trying to recover here. Looks like his legs are almost there. Corner saying to him, come up and throw that right hook again. We haven't seen that right hook up until that very moment. Can he find that shot one more time? We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this second round.
The head will move, the body will stay static, and this is where Patrick needs to go to the body. He sends him to the canvas one more time. Patrick makes his way. Naruenat getting to his feet. That is the second knockdown of this round. He makes it to his feet. Less than a minute to go, Ali.
Yeah, less than a minute to go. Can Patrick get this job done in the second round in his debut?
Naruenat doing a good job here, clinging on as much as he possibly can. But will Patrick close the gap here? And that left hook sends him to the canvas. One more. Naruenat fought the law, and the law won. Patrick Law moves 1-0 in his professional boxing career. Hong Kong's Patrick Law takes the victory.
And what a stoppage that was. We saw it on the replay here. It was all about that left hook, and then out of nowhere, it was that right hook that just came through the guard and over the top against Naruenat. Patrick just swarming him in the early stages of the second round with the body shots. What an impressive performance here from this young gun. And we take it over to Peter Dedman for the official decision. We'll see you in fight number 3, which is coming up next.
your winner by way of second round TKO, Patrick Law.